Hello everybody, this is Teacher Rodrigo and this is the English video class for 9th grade, Phase 3, Week 7, okay? An English video class for 9th grade, Phase 3, Week 7. This week we're studying the following topic. This is food, okay? That's the topic that we're studying this week, so don't forget to write it in your notebook, okay? Don't forget to write the topic in your notebook. First, we are going to see some vocabulary related to food, okay? We're going to write some vocabulary related to food. After that, we will practice this vocabulary, which is related to a supermarket, okay, the supermarket aisles. We will answer some questions in English, responder preguntas en inglés. We will complete this chart in English too. Vamos a completar este cuadro, okay? And also there are some videos that are suggested to watch. We are going to watch one video right now, okay? Let's watch this video, which will help you and give you the idea of what we're studying this week, okay? Vamos a ver un video porque tengan una idea de lo que vamos a estudiar hoy. So this video is about the supermarkets. Let's watch it.
The Carter Family, Episode 5, The Grocery Store. Everyone was at the grocery store. Dad pushed the shopping cart. Mom read the shopping list. "We need fruit," said Mom. Harry put apples into a bag. Emmy grabbed a bunch of bananas. "We also need vegetables," said Mom. "I don't like vegetables," said Oliver. Mom got broccoli and carrots. They went down another aisle. Harry put cookies into the cart. "Cookies are junk food," said Mom. Mom took the cookies out of the cart. Emmy put a bottle of soda into the cart. Mom put the soda back on the shelf.
"We're not buying soda,"
said Mom. Oliver tried to sneak candy into the cart. Mom saw him do it.
"No, Oliver,"
She said.
"Candy is not good for you."
Mom sighed and then looked at the kids.
"Stop putting junk food in the cart,"
She said. Soon the shopping was done. Dad pushed the cart into the checkout. Everyone put the food on the counter. Mom found potato chips in the cart. She scowled.
"Who put the chips in here?"
I didn't do it.
Said Harry. Emmy shrugged and looked at Oliver.
It wasn't me.
Said Oliver. Mom looked at Dad. Dad smiled and shrugged.
I'll put them back.
He said.
Okay, that's the video related to supermarket, okay? We're studying that this week. Now let's go back to the guide, the English guide. Let's start with the activation part, okay? Activation. ¿Recuerdas el nombre de las diferentes comidas que aparecen en la imagen? Sí, these are the foods that we have in the picture, okay? Haz una lista en tu cuaderno. Pay attention to that. Haz una lista en tu cuaderno con las palabras que recuerdas. Of course, the words have to be in English, okay? The words have to be in English. What food can you name from the image below? Make a list in your notebook, okay? So in your notebook, make a list of the words, of the vocabulary that you remember. For example, you have here pizza, yes. You have cake, meat, soda, popcorn, hamburger, okay? Chicken, fish. Those are the words that you can see here in the picture. So you make a list in your notebook. Now, in the presentation part, here, in the presentation part, cuando vas al mercado o supermercado, puedes ver que están divididos en diferentes secciones. Esta semana te presentamos vocabulario relacionado con las diferentes secciones dentro de un supermercado o mercado. A la par de algunas palabras, podrás ver símbolos entre plecas. Eso te dará la idea de cómo pronunciar las palabras en inglés. Ejemplo, coffee, yes? Have you heard coffee? Coffee, coffee. Okay, so we have new vocabulary at the supermarket. At the supermarket. Here you have the first one. Let's practice the vocabulary. Aisle, aisle, aisle. Aisle means pasillo, okay? So it's an aisle. Trolley, trolley, trolley. Okay, some people say cart, and that's okay. You can say cart too. Yes, cart. Or trolley. Both are correct. Trolley. Basket. Basket. Meat. 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 So meat in general, yes, meat in general, en carne en general, yes, meat in general. But there are some special types of meat. For example, you got fish meat, yes, de pescado, pork meat, beef, yes, which is de res, beef, and poultry, which is the one that is of aves. For example, you got dog, you got chicken, you got turkey, yes. And there are different kinds of meat. You got the fish, the pescado, the pork, the cerdo, beef, the res, and poultry, which are aves, okay? For example, chicken. So try to remember those words. Fish, pork, beef, poultry. All those four are meat. Todas son carnes. But they come from different animals, yes? From fish, from pork, from beef, and from poultry. Next. Vegetables. 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 Fruit. 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 Cold cats. Cold cats. Cold cats. Canned foods. Canned foods. Canned foods. For example, sardines. Sardines are canned foods. Yes. Tuna, also canned food. Dairy products. Dairy products. Dairy products. Dairy products are products that you can consume every day, okay? You can eat every day. For example, you got milk. Yes, milk. You got cheese. Also eggs. Those are dairy products, okay? Dairy products. Bread. Bread. Drinks. Drinks. In here in the drinks, you can mention the soda, the juice, the water, okay? Those are drinks. Snacks and candy. Snacks and candy. In the snacks and candy, you can also mention the candies, the chocolates, the nachos, the chips, yes. For example, the churros, the chips, those are snacks, okay? Now let's continue. Practice. Practice. 1.3, practice. Escribe el nombre del pasillo, aisle, okay? Attention there. El nombre del pasillo, aisle, donde se pueden encontrar los siguientes productos dentro del supermarket. Example. Here we have the example. You can buy sardines, olives, tuna fish, and fruit cocktails in this aisle. Okay? Aquí te dan la pregunta, por decirlo de alguna manera. Here te dicen que puedes encontrar todas estas cosas en este aisle. Entonces, next to it, a la par, tienes que escribir el nombre del aisle where you can find this product. ¿Y cómo voy a saber cuál es el nombre del aisle? Here. Utiliza this vocabulary, okay? Let's go back to the example. Veamos el ejemplo. You can buy sardines, olives, tuna fish, and cocktail in this aisle. Ahora escribimos la respuesta. Canned foods aisle. Okay? El pasillo de las comidas enlatadas. Canned foods aisle. Okay? Now, lo mismo in the following questions. En las siguientes preguntas. The same in the following question. What supermarket aisle is it? You can buy nacho chips, candies, and potato chips in this aisle. But vamos arriba. Let's go back over there. Where you can find nacho chips, potato chips. So you can find it in the snacks and candy aisle. Snacks and candy aisle. Y lo escribimos ahí next to it, okay? A la par le ponemos snacks and candy aisle, okay? Number 2, you can buy green peppers, tomatoes, and carrots in this aisle. Think about it. In what aisle can you find potatoes, green peppers, and carrots? In the vegetable aisle, yes? In the vegetable aisle. Y lo escribimos aquí. You are next to it, okay? Lo escribimos aquí a la par. The vegetable aisle, okay? The same thing you do in number 3, number 4, number 5, up to number 7. Hasta el 7 you do the same, okay? Now let's go with production. Production 1.4, production. Piensa en el supermercado cercano a tu pueblo o ciudad, okay? Cercano a tu pueblo o ciudad. For example, think about the supermarkets in Cara Sucia. You have the Super Selectos and also you have the Despensa, yes? In Cara Sucia you have those two supermarkets. ¿Qué productos podemos encontrar en los diferentes pasillos? Remember, the aisles, en los diferentes pasillos. Completa la siguiente tabla. Here you have a chart, okay? Una tabla. And these are the aisles. Aquí están los aisles, the aisles, okay? Those are the aisles. And here you have to write the products that you can find in each aisle. Escribimos los productos that you can find in each aisle. For example, think about the supermarket in Cara Sucia. Think about Super Selectos in Cara Sucia, for example, okay? Think about the fruit aisle, okay? Think about the fruit aisle. El pasillo de los frutos. Think about the fruit aisle. Tell me, what products can you find in the supermarket in Cara Sucia in the fruit aisle? You can find apples, okay? You're right, apples. What other products can you find in the supermarket fruits aisle in Cara Sucia? You can find mangoes, okay? Mangoes. Okay. Now think about the vegetables. Think about La Despensa supermarket, for example, in Cara Sucia. What products can you find in the supermarkets? In the vegetable aisle. Cabbage, yes. You can also find potatoes, okay. You can also find tomatoes, okay. Potatoes, tomatoes. Think about that and you write it. Write it. The same with meat. You got beef. Maybe you can find also poultry. Remember, poultry is la carne, is the meat, but it comes from a different animal, yes? Comes from a different animal. It comes from the poultry, which the aves, yes? The beef, the res, the pork, and from fish, okay? So you can write, puedes escribir, the types of different meats that you can find in the supermarket, okay? Y lo mismo in the others, okay? The same in the others here in the canned foods. You can find the olives. Also, you can find tuna in the canned food. Yes. In the dairy products, you can find, for example, the American cheese. And also you can find the eggs. Yes, the eggs. And the same here, okay? You complete the chart writing the other products that you can find in the different supermarkets in Cara Sucia. Okay? That's it. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can send me a personal WhatsApp, okay? Bye, guys!